Hey everybody! Shall we find out who murdered the ghost in the library? Welcome to the Deluise Book Series channel. I'm Kristina, Kristina. Please hit the like and subscribe. Let me know I'm doing a good job. I just read books and talk about books. I have zero special effects. I have zero talent. My lighting is horrible. My audio is horrible. But I'm hoping that you like and enjoy my reviews and talking about books. And definitely please hit the like and subscribe. I've noticed if you watched other videos, even ones that have, well, everybody has more views than I do. Let's put it that way. The world has more views, but there are some videos out there, like music videos and stuff, that will have millions of views and 10% of that likes. I don't know why that's true, but if you look at all the videos you watch how many people have actually viewed it compared to the likes. So I really need your likes, please. You've all I've got. I have a very, very, very small circle of friends. So you, the public, are the ones that I need to support me. So please support me by hitting the thumbs up. Today we are talking about Buried in the Stacks, a haunted library mystery. It's book 3 by Allison Brook. Kerry Singleton is head of the Clover Ridge, what's it called now? Program and events. She signs up the movie watching, the guest speakers, the arts and craft programs, the informational stuff, the whole 9 yards. She does all of that. She's also got Evelyn Havers is the ghost, and because she died outside the library, she haunts the library. And Angela is Carrie's best friend. She's also engaged to be married to Steve, I believe. Yeah, Steve. She's engaged to be married to Steve, and she's overwhelming Carrie with her wedding plans. She's very enthusiastic about her wedding plans, microscopically planning. And Carrie is now dating Dylan's Avery, who is away on a mission right now. He's an investigator. And Angela keeps wanting to know when Angela wants to know when Carrie and Dylan are going to tie the knot too. But Carrie and Dylan have only been dating for a few months. All right, it's been a couple years with the books, but in book time, it's only been like not even 6 months yet. And so then Carrie, best friend, Evelyn Havers, Dorothy Haskins is Carrie's slightly arch enemy. They're slowly getting back together and friends, but in the beginning, Dorothy really wanted to be head of programs and was very angry at Carrie for taking that job from her. So she was doing a lot of pranks. Like if they were showing a movie, she would hide the DVD, etc., stuff like that. Trish Templeton is Carrie's afternoon assistant. Susan Robinson is the evening assistant. Jim Singleton returned to Carrie's life last book after being absent for most of her life. He is her father. They were estranged, but actually in the last book they worked things out after her father had been accused of murder and stealing jewelry, diamonds. Carrie solved the case and proved her father's innocence in some way not. And now her father's back in her life, but he is currently out of town. Aunt Harriet and Uncle Bosco, the whole reason she came to Clover Ridge, are in Florida for this book. Well, some of it. For this book on this, they've been talking about forever. They're going to go to Florida. Well, this year they finally went to Florida for a couple of weeks. They do return before the books end. There are some homeless people that are hanging out in the library. And they are... Alright, so the homeless couple are fine. but they have a couple of younger guys that are with them that have some mental disabilities that library patrons don't like it, and they're being disturbed by it. And they end up calling the police on the young guy once, but he's just escorted out of the library. But he's homeless. He has no place to go. These people have no place to go. And then the elderly couple, the wife is accused of stealing somebody's wallet. When the wallet fell, the lady was looking for something in her purse. Oh, she gave the lady a tissue. She's looking in her purse for something, gives the lady a tissue, leaves her purse open, and sees somebody she needs to talk to, and leaves her purse open on the chair. And unknowns to everybody else, the purse tipped over, the wallet fell out. Smokey Joe, our favorite library cat, come on, you gotta love Smokey Joe, takes the wallet and bats it around and play with it a little bit. So it's off to the side so they don't see it right away. So they call the cops, and the cops come in, and the lady's like, she stole my wallet. And they search her person, and there's no wallet. So then they search the library, and they eventually found the wallet. But this has Carrie thinking that there needs to be something done. These people need a place to go. If the shelter is not available, or the shelters, something needs to be done. So then Carrie mentions something to this person, and this person says, oh, there's Haven House. The community is trying to work to change it into a daytime shelter for people to come, play games, hang out, watch videos, a place where they can come. So Carrie gets involved with that. But there's something going on with Haven House. There's something criminal going on with it. And Dorothy Hawkins has a stumble and fall in the parking lot. And she sees Sally, the head librarian, ask Carrie to take the lady that had their hospitality sunshine person has left, and she wants Carrie to take it over. And that's when you send out birthday cards and funeral cards and sympathy cards, or buy flowers if someone's hurt, blah blah blah. And Dorothy fell in the parking lot, so Sally asked Carrie, as part of her duties as hospitality person, to please take something to Dorothy in the hospital. So she takes a fruit basket to Dorothy in the hospital, and Dorothy insinuates that she's terrified of her husband, that she thinks her husband tried to kill her. And then later on, Dorothy denies saying that and takes it back. But then Dorothy is killed in a hit and run accident, which may or may not have been on purpose. In the book, please read. And John Mathers says he's the lieutenant, he's the cop, and he's become friendly with Carrie because of the previous investigations, and she considers him and his wife friends, and with Dylan, her boyfriend. And he comes and tells her that just before the accident occurred, Dorothy was calling Carrie. So he wants to know what's all about that. And Carrie says, hey, look, I went to her in the hospital, and she insinuated she was frightened of her husband, but then she took it back. And then Carrie feels bad. Maybe I should have taken that. Maybe I should have reported it quickly. Or maybe I should have done something, but she took it back, so I didn't know what to do. So Carrie has a little bit of issues with that. So you'll have to read the book and find out how the Dorothy Haskins situation solves Evelyn's murder, the ghost in the library, how the two murders are connected, and what the two murders have in common with Haven House, the future homeless shelter daytime retreat. What do those three things have in common? Please hit the like and subscribe. Let me know I'm doing a good job. Like I said, I only read books, talk books. There's no drop-ins. There's no graphics. I can't even figure out how to put the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. So please, 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 please hit the like and subscribe and let me know I'm doing a good job. And buried in the stacks, book 3 of the Haunted Library series. Kerry Singleton, she's great. And I love me some Smokey Joe. I've got my own Smokey. She's a girl, however, and she existed before I knew about this series. But Smokey Joe is a good name for a library cat. Although I could see a dog. My library has dogs around it. They have companion dogs and therapy dogs and stuff like that. But I'm not too sure about a cat. Although Smokey Joe does great. He's great hospitality. He's a great companion cat for the library in the book. And so are Pluto and Sweetie Pie from the Carolyn Haynes series. But I could see dogs being a better situation, and that's what we have in my library. We have CNI dogs and companion dogs and stuff like that. Dogs seem to be more sociable. A cat, they do it on their terms. So please hit the like and subscribe. Let me know I'm doing a good job talking books. I really appreciate it. Thank you.